Well, you've probably seen that the Indians are going to the World Series. They defeated the Toronto Blue Jays in 5 games, and now the World Series will be played in Cleveland. Game 1 is on Tuesday, October 25th. Game 2 is on my birthday, October 26th. Game 6 is in Cleveland on November 1st, and Game 7 will be on November 2nd. Now, here's what the 2016 World Series tickets look like for Cleveland. Now, this isn't the first time I've been to the World Series. In 2012, I went to Detroit, and I saw the Tigers lose in 4 games to the Giants. I also went to Game 1 of the 2013 World Series at Fenway Park in Boston. It was the Cardinals against the Red Sox. Now, if you've known me for a while, you know that I paid nothing for that ticket. I originally had purchased a ticket for $6 off of StubHub, and it ended up being a fake ticket. So after contacting StubHub, and I also reached out to Deadspin, it became a pretty big story around this time 3 years ago. And I was interviewed by CNN about what transpired, and I'm going to share that interview with you now.
Aaron, so where were you sitting and everyone around you? Give me a sense of how much they paid, because you paid exactly nothing for that seat.
Yeah, I got the ticket for free. I originally paid $6, but StubHub eventually gave it to me for free since it turned out to be a fraudulent ticket. So I was actually sitting in right field box section 97, which is just past first base, pretty close to the field. I was about 15 rows back, right there close to the action.
And you, sir, you are a big baseball fan. Season ticket holder to the Pirates, correct?
Right. I'm a full season ticket holder to the Pirates, and last night was my 109th game that I've attended this year.
Wow. You're rooting for the Red Sox because the Cardinals knocked out your Pirates, right?
Yeah, the Cardinals knocked out my Pirates in the NLDS round, so unfortunately, Cardinals fans, I just can't root for you guys.
Eric, take us back here for a second here. So you're on StubHub looking for a seat to the World Series, and you see one advertised for $6. What goes through your head?
Well, my first thought was, I need to buy this immediately because somebody else is going to snap that ticket up within a few seconds. So I immediately typed in my password and my credit card information, and I purchased the ticket, and then I got the email several minutes later from StubHub with downloaded instructions to get the $6 ticket. I printed it out, and I had it in my hand, and I thought I was going to the World Series for $6. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a fake ticket, so then came the crushing news that, oh, I'm not going to the World Series, I'm getting my $6 back. And then the next day, StubHub, they contacted me and said, we're going to make this right, we're going to send you to the World Series. So it was kind of like a roller coaster of up and downs, but it turned out to be a happy story.
So right away they told you were going to get a new ticket. They never said, oh, this is just going to be canceled and you're out of luck, you're not going to the game?
At first they said that they were going to give me a $50 account credit. So I spent...
But you're a smart man. You had sent this to Deadspin.
I spent a day thinking that, okay.
Everyone, this got so much publicity.
StubHub
decided they better step up and do the right thing here. Let me ask you this. You're not just an average fan. As I said, a Pirates season ticket holder, too. You have a special calling at baseball games, don't you?
That's right. I usually show up for the games about 2 hours in advance for batting practice. During batting practice, I catch the baseballs that are hitting to the stands or players throw me balls. And this year alone, I've caught 731 baseballs.
What? That is crazy. That is crazy. How many did you get last night?
Including 2 last night.
Who
I brought them with me. I don't know if
those are going to be valuable. Game 1, Red Sox victory
one
balls.
from the Red Sox. It was hit. This was a ground rule double from the Red Sox that I snagged over the bullpen, and this one was thrown to me by one of the Cardinals pitchers in foul territory. So I didn't go home empty-handed from batting practice. I got 2 yesterday to add to the collection.
That's
there.
cool.
What do you do with all of them? There's like 800 baseballs.
Well, right now I still have every one that I'm almost at 3,000. They're all in my garage. I've got 2 young kids, my daughter Olivia and my son EJ, and whenever they're old enough to hit and field and throw, we got a lifetime supply that we can use.
Eric, congratulations on the game. Congratulations on the balls.
Yeah.
Great to have you here this morning. We really appreciate it.
Each one with a story. That's so cool.
Right. He covets them.
And in case you're wondering, in those 2 World Series games, I snagged a combined 8 baseballs. At Fenway Park, I got 2. The first one was from Tyler Lyons down the left field line, and the second one was a ball that bounced up over the bullpen and I caught in the front row. So that was pretty tough. The other game in Detroit in 2012, I ended up with 6 baseballs. 4 of them were via the ball retriever, and 2 of them were caught home runs from Andy Dirks, if you remember who he was. My goal for the Cleveland games is to just come out of the World Series with 8 more baseballs to give myself 800 on the season. So that's what I'm shooting for. Make sure that you subscribe to see if it's going to happen. By the way, I was also interviewed by ABC and CBS local Boston stations, but I couldn't find those, so here's one other clip for you.
Could be the best bargain ever. Look at this receipt. It's a guy named Eric who was able to buy a ticket to Game 1 of the World Series for $6. It was actually a $3 purchase, but the fee on StubHub doubled that. Now 3 similar tickets are selling for more than $800 a pop. Why would anyone sell a ticket that cheap? We have no idea, and I'm guessing that the seller has no idea either. I'm going to guess somebody didn't hit a decimal point and a couple more zeros.
Now, if you could get on that airline that was been sending out those free tickets, you'd be set.
A $5 ticket on United to a free ticket to the ball game. Sounds
Life
like
is
a perfect night for
Life
me.
is good. All right, Josh, thank you.
Make sure you enter my raffle to win all of these prizes. If you've yet to watch the video, here's the link.